The health service executive has apologized to the family of a 35-year-old woman who died after giving birth at University Hospital Kerry, UHK. The apology was issued at the opening of the resumed inquest into the death of Zimbabwe-born Tatenda Makwata by Senior Counsel John Lucy. The mother of three lived in a direct provision center in Kenmare, Kerry. She died hours after giving birth to her fourth daughter, Eva, by caesarean section. A pathologist told the opening day of the inquest in August that Ms. Makwata had died of hemorrhage and shock. Today, Mr. Lucy read an apology signed by General Manager Mary Fitzgerald on behalf of UHK for the failings of care afforded to Tatenda at this hospital on 20th and 21st April 2022. We fully accept that these failings should not have happened and that earlier intervention would probably have prevented Tatenda's death. An external review of the matter is nearing completion, and as a hospital we will endeavor to ensure lessons are learned. We are deeply sorry that you have suffered the tragic loss of Tatenda. We wish to apologize to you unreservedly and offer our heartfelt condolences. We acknowledge the grief, stress, trauma, and suffering that you and your family continue to endure as a result of Tatenda's death, for which we are truly sorry. In response, Dr. John O'Mahony, Senior Counsel for the Makwata family, said the apology is acknowledged as appropriate. Albeit it comes very late in the day for the family, he said, referring to the fact that the apology issued to the family on 22 September came 17 months later. It is our belief that matters were entirely clear from the time of the post-mortem that she had bled to death in Kerry University Hospital, Dr. O'Mahony said. This was a death that ought never have happened, he added. The inquest in Tralee, before Coroner Helen Lucy, continues before a jury of 8 people and is expected to take 4 days. New York CNN. The number of first responders from the New York City Fire Department who have died from 9/11-related illnesses has reached 343, matching the number who lost their lives on the day of the September 11, 2001, terrorist attacks. 2 more members of the FDNY died this September from 9/11-related illnesses, shortly after the 22nd anniversary of the World Trade Center attacks, according to a statement on social media from the fire department. Hilda Vanata, an emergency medical technician for the fire department, died on September 20 from cancer, says the department. Vanata was born in Puerto Rico and moved to New York City as a child, according to her obituary. She joined the fire department in 1988 and served as an EMT with Battalion 14 Lincoln Hospital for 26 years, the obituary stated. Retired firefighter Robert Fllow died Saturday morning from pulmonary fibrosis, making him the second member to lose their lives this week, according to the fire department. We have long known this day was coming, yet its reality is astounding just the same, said Fire Commissioner Laura Kavanagh in a statement. 343 of our heroes lost in one day, and today, 343 more. The FDNY will never forget them. This is our legacy. This is our promise, she said. In addition to the rise in the number of firefighters and first responders who died following rescue operations at Ground Zero, the number of diseases connected to the World Trade Center attacks continues to grow as well, said Kavanagh. According to the fire department, 11,000 firefighters suffer from World Trade Center-related diseases, including 3,500 who have cancer. Exposure to the toxic materials in the aftermath of the disaster has been linked to heightened risk of cardiovascular disease, respiratory disease, cancer, and other diseases. So many of our members showed up for us that fateful day, and so many were lost. The legacy we create for them is one of honor and one of promise, said Kavanagh. That is why we continue to advocate for the survivors, and we will not stop pushing until all our members have the care they deserve for the rest of their lives, she said. More than 71,000 people are currently enrolled in the World Trade Center Health Registry, which seeks to track the health of 9/11s, first responders, and other people who were in the immediate vicinity of the attacks. In addition to first responders, the attacks have left ongoing health effects on workers in the World Trade Center who evacuated their workplaces, passersby, residents of the surrounding buildings and volunteers who spent time at Ground Zero of Pennybryn Avenue, Buryport. Sadly, on Tuesday, 12th September, Derek passed away peacefully at Glangwili Hospital. Beloved partner of the late Wendy, dearly loved dad of Chris, respected father-in-law of Eileen, loving stepfather of Catherine, cherished granddad of Chantel, Damie, Zoe, and Flynn. Funeral Friday, 29th September. Service to be held at Street Iltid's Church, Pembury 12 noon, followed by interment at De La Fan Cemetery. Donations if so desired may be made to British Heart Foundation /O Silcox Family Funeral Directors or donate via their website www.buff.org.uk. For further details please contact Silcox Family Funeral Directors, 83 New Road, Llanelli SA 153DS. Telephone 01554 700 and 73120. Cal Morgan. Peacefully at his home on Saturday, 9 September. Hugh, of 28 Francis Terrace, Carmarthen. Beloved husband of Shayla, father of Michael, and father-in-law of Sally, father of Andrew, and father of Anthony, and his partner Tina, grandfather of Toby, Jake, Charlotte, and Amy, and a dear brother of Peter and the late Anita. Private family service at Morriston Crematorium, followed by Thanksgiving service at Logan Chapel of Rest, Langunner Road, Carmarthen on Friday, 6th October at 15 p.m. Family flowers only. Donations in memory, if so desired, to Cancer Research Wales, received by Glanmore Evans and Son. Funeral Directors, Logan Chapel of Rest, Langunner Road, Carmarthen, SA 31 2 PG 01200, 267 200 and 37,100. Madeline Edna Phillips. Peacefully on Sunday, September 10th, at Towie Castle Residential Home, Madeleine, formerly of Whitland, beloved wife of the late Ben, devoted mother of Rosemary, Susan, Margaret, and Livon, and a much-loved grandmother, great-grandmother, and great-great-grandmother. Funeral service on Wednesday, October 4th, at St. Mary's Church, Whitland, at 2:00 p.m., followed by cremation at Park Wine Crematorium, Narberth, at 3:15 p.m. Family flowers only. Donations in lieu, if so desired, may be given to the British Heart Foundation. A donation box will be provided at the service. All enquiries to Oliver Evans Funeral Care, 125 Priory Street, Carmarthen. Tel 01267 236,226. Roy Thomas. Indowell Dead Sadwan 16 Ego Fedi 2023 in A Gartref Gide Dulu. Hanod Roy. Cartref Y Barcud. Rydageo. Jint O Quamhodgar. Peniel. Goil Caridas Shirley. Tad Anwil Wayne. Marka Neris. Tad Yingi Fraith Tracy. Tad Q Arbenig, Noel A. Bartner Laura. Catherine A. Dillon, A. Henda Q Hoffus Nia. Anglad Hullol Brafat. Didlun, 2 Ale Hydref, 2023. In Amlosfa Park Wing. Arbeth, M2.30 Ipe. Blodo Tulu in Unig und der Binner Rodian Ausdamuna Tuag at Tai Samoth. Kerfardin and nurses Samundal Medic Furnace House, Ak Est Peters Kerfardin. Chui Law Mr. Dorian Harris, of Ran G. Harris A. Fabian. Sifa Widward Andlado, Macebulch, Pencada, Sir Gar. Isa 39 by. Fun, 1,559 and 384,900 and 384,386. Peacefully on Saturday 16th of September 2023, surrounded by his family, Roy, Cartref I Barcud, Rydageo, formerly Comhodgar, Peniel, cherished husband of Shirley, loving father of Wayne, Mark, and Neris, dear father-in-law of Tracy, doting grandfather of Noel and his partner Laura, Catherine and Dylan, devoted great-grandfather of Nia. Strictly private funeral service on Monday 2nd October, 2023 at Park Wine Crematorium, Narberth, at 2:30 p.m. Family flowers only but donations if so desired to Thai Simoth, Carmarthen and community nurses, Medic for Furnace House Surgery, and Peters Carmarthen, kindly received by Mr. Dorian Harries of G. Harries and Sons, funeral directors, Mesa Bulch, Pencader, Carmarthenshire. SA 39 by Tel 1,559 and 384,000. 903 384,386. In Memoriams, Amanda Wilson George. 1 year anniversary 23rd September 2023. An angel lived amongst us, a gift from God above. She showered us with her kindness and shared with us her love. Love Lyndon and Natalie X. Amanda Wilson George. Cherished memories of my wonderful daughter Amanda, who passed away on 23rd September 2022. Quietly today your memory I treasure, loving you always, forgetting you never. Love Mammy X. Rosianne. In loving memory of Roseanne, a dear daughter and loving sister 20th September 1969, aged 9. The fact that you're no longer here will always cause us pain, but you're forever in our hearts until we meet again. Loved and remembered always, Mammy and Gwendolyn. The passing of a loved one in local news media is a long-standing tradition, and we are proud of the trust placed in us to make these important announcements. Every notice published to our newspaper and news site also appears on funeral-notices.co.uk, the UK's #1 site for death notices and memoriams. Every notice remains online forever, providing friends and families with a lifelong tribute to their loved one, a safe place online to share memories, add tributes, photographs, and make donations in memory. Each week we pay tribute to the loved ones remembered in our area with a funeral notice and online tribute page. To read the latest announcements and add tributes to those from our area who have passed away, click here. Below are the most recent death and in memoriam notices published in the Carmarthenshire area for the 7 days up to September 22. You can keep up to date with the latest Carmarthenshire news by signing up to the local newsletter here. Nee Lloyd, formerly of Crofty and Armine Garage, peacefully on Thursday 7th September 2023 at Burrows Hall Nursing Home. Patricia, aged 93 years. Dear wife of the late Edgar, Les. Wonderful mother of Anthea and Julie. Mother-in-law to Paul and Richard. Adored Nana to all her grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Cherished sister to Janet, Judy, and the late Jean. Will be sadly missed by all who knew her. Funeral Wednesday 27 September. Service 11:30 am at Street Taylor's Church, Bishopston. Prior to committal, 10 p.m. at Llanelli Crematorium. Family flowers only, donations in lieu, if so desired, may be made payable and sent directly to Wales Air Ambulance, Llanelli Gate, Thai Lewson, Ford Angel, Llanelli, SA 148 LQ. Family request colourful attire to be worn to celebrate Patricia's life. Any enquiries to Eddie Tucker Funeral Directors, 10 Swan Court, The Precinct, Killay, Swansea, SA 27BA. Tel 01792 280,101. Peacefully on Friday 15th September 2023 at Langwilly Hospital, Carmarthen, and surrounded by her loving family. Una, aged 90 years of Parpender, Kidwilly, sadly passed away. The beloved wife of the late Ma John Powell Evans, dearly loved and adored mother of Wendy, Philip, Joe, Julie, Jeanette, and the late Helen, and the late Jonathan, Buddy. Fond and respected mother-in-law of Chris, Louise, Eddie, and Kay, a loving and devoted nans of all her grandchildren and great-grandchildren, sadly missed by all her family and many friends. Funeral on Monday 2nd October 2023. Public service at St. Mary's Church, Kidwilly at 12 noon, followed by interment at Carmarthen District Cemetery at 2 p.m. Family flowers only, please, but donations in Una's memory. If desired to Cancer Research Wales /O Funeral Director Ian N. Smith of Autumn Leaf Independent Family Funeral Directors, The Old Vestry, Tabernacle, Seaview Terrace, Buryport, Calms, SA 160 EN. Tel 1,554 and 835,933 892,925. Nick died peacefully aged 90 on 8 September 2023. Proud farmer, dearly loved brother, father, grandfather, and great-grandfather, and friend to many. Service of Thanksgiving 12.30, Monday 30th October 2023 at Michael Church, Ilanfihangel, Brosicorn, SA 327 RA. Family flowers only please. Any donations to Wales Air Ambulance via Senful Reeves and Son. Funeral Directors, Garrig Wen, Talgarrig, Landissel, SA 444 XB Tel, 1,545,590,254. It is with deep sadness we announce the passing of Margaret Winifred Horn of Elms Lane, Wembley, age 87. Margaret will be very much loved and missed by her friend since childhood Julie Ramelt and all her family and friends. Requiem Mass at St. George's Catholic Church 970 Harrow Road, Wembley Hayes 02 Keighley on Tuesday 19 September at 11 am. Family flowers only. Donations in lieu to the Manor Society, 12 Mayler Street, London SE 13 QP. Please make checks or postal orders payable to the Manor Society and post them to the administrator, G. Saville and Sunlet. Family Funeral Directors, 569 High Road, Wembley, Hay 02 DW. Donald Hugh James. Hugh of Natty Grow, formerly of Turgoff, Langenech, passed away peacefully in Prince Philip Hospital on Thursday 7 September 2023. Beloved husband of Brenda, much loved dad of Amanda, Ian, and the late Chris, cherished dads of Carrie, Gemma, Liam, Katie, and Sibby, adored great dads of Sophia, Melly, and Mary, and a dear brother of John, and the late Janice, Mary, and Avril. Hugh will be sadly missed by all these family and friends. Funeral service to be held at Llanelli Crematorium on Monday 25th September at 12 o'clock noon. Family flowers only please. Donations if desired in Hugh's memory for Ty Bringwin Hospice appeal may be sent directly to Ty Bringwin Hospice, Prince Philip Hospital, Daffin, Llanelli, SA 148 HUF, or by bank transfer to Llanelli Dynfor Hospice Appeal sort code 205132 account no. 80,581,453. The family would like to express sincere thanks to all the hospital staff on Ward 1. Further inquiries to Arthur Canbury Funeral Directors, Alban Road, Llanelli SA 151 ES Tel, 01554 700 and 72,829.